Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Pillars of Love. This is a channel for intuitive readings aimed at the Twin Flame Collective. If you're in a high-level soulmate connection that's not a twin flame, the messages could also resonate for you, but they are aimed specifically at twin flames. The theme of today's message is going to be your twin flame's sexual fantasies about you, towards you at this time or in general. These are collective readings, timeless readings. Whenever you happen upon it, it should be for you, but use your intuition and discernment to determine which pile is for you, which messages within that pile is for you, because I will be drawing on multiple energies, multiple situations, as this is a collective reading for a number of people. So I'll put a picture up of all three cards. Group 3 actually got 2 cards to express the overall energy. These cards will basically confirm whether this reading is for you or not. So choose the one you're most drawn to. And then when you get to your pile, I'll describe the energy of that card to let you know if, it can help you figure out if the message is for you. So it'll either be like your twins energy or an overall energy that, or like the overall like sexual energy they feel towards you. So you should be able to confirm with this card whether the message is for you or not. And if it's not, then choose another pile. If none of the piles resonate, then there may not be a message here for you today, but stay patient. I'm going to keep doing more. All right, so I'll see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. Your card, the overall energy here from your twin is bittersweet. So you'll know this is your pile if this resonates. Your twin is viewing having sex with you as being, bittersweet, as being a mixture of emotions that seemingly don't go together, but are all, it's like they're feeling everything at once. And more specifically, you or they may be experiencing a great change right now, maybe a loss. Someone may have lost someone. See the spirit guide here. So I'm hearing this could be like an ending to, like an ending of a relationship, even if someone did not pass. So they or you could be experiencing a loss of some sort, whether that is an actual death or metaphorical death. They could be losing someone in their life. They could just be going through an ego death that's causing them to feel so many things at once that when they think of you, they don't even know what to feel. But there's hope here. Yeah. They hope for you. They wish for you. It's really sweet energy for a sexual fantasy reading. But these are spiritual connections, so unsurprising. All right, I'm going to get into the tarot. If that resonates, then this could likely be for you. If the rest of the message still does not resonate, it could just be that another pile is more accurate for you. Try again, or there might not be one for you here today. All right. Spirit, what is pile 1's twin flames sexual fantasies about them at this time? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. This could be your twin or you. They're a little masochistic. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh. Yeah, this is fun already. I was planning on doing a different reading first today. Honestly, my twin's been sending me some sexual energy, and I just like, it's kind of helped me get out of it by focusing on some other twins' sexual fantasies. Oh my goodness, I told you, this is a kinky pal. So if you are not kinky and you don't think your twin is kinky, if you like it a little less BDSM, then this might not be your pile. All right. This is the Sluttist tarot deck. It's fantastic. I don't use it as much as others because all of these platforms censor, but this is a sexual fantasies reading, so we're just doing it. And I'm not getting paid by YouTube yet, so they can't demonetize me. Like, they can't take my money. Whoa. They've got a lot of sexual energy towards you. Wow. Hang on. Okay. That is too many. A couple more. 2 more for now, please. What are your sexual fantasies towards your twin? I can tell you're here. I can feel you. What is this twin sexual fantasies towards group 1? Okay, we're gonna take... Okay, it's just too many. I'm sorry. It's a lot of energy. Just 2 more, not like 6, please. Sexual fantasies of pile 1's twin. There we go. Oh, no, don't you fall. All right. Definitely a group that's likely in separation. 1 more, please. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, all right. Bottom of the deck, we got the Tower, which I know people see as bad, but especially in a sexual reading, just think about it. Okay. Pile 1. Your twin. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards first so you can get a visual of everything that's going on here yourself. You might receive your own messages from the images. So this is the energy I'm picking up from your twin, or you, but I'm getting this as your twin. King of Swords. Does not have to be a man. It's just coming through as a masculine energy. These are gender neutral messages, always. Okay. Okay, so King of Swords. 9 of Swords in reverse. That was the first card out. 6 of Wands upright. Princess or Page of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups. I definitely want to drink with you. Ace of Pentacles. Suspension, which is the Hanged Man. You see that little BDSM action going on there. 5 of Coins, Pentacles, which is why I said you're likely in separation. And Justice in reverse. Okay, so I'm just going to collect myself, tap into the energy a little more, and then I'll bring through the messages. One of the reasons they want to get kind of rough with you is there's this desire to kind of take back control, take back an opportunity, I'm hearing. So with the 5 of Coins, this could have been, you know, twin flames. We go through separation periods. But they feel they did something to create the separation. So they want to fix it. And the idea of taking control of you sexually And this isn't, we're not talking toxic, take control of you here. We're just talking a little playful, how do you say this? Domination play. They don't want to hurt you. They want to make sure that you feel comfortable in whatever it is that you do. But they want to get wild with you. That's what it is. You know, they want to get animalistic with you. Just like let, what was that, spirit? Let go of their inhibitions. They want to let go of their inhibitions with you. The King of Cups, they could be quite stoic, not really sharing their emotions. And they want to, they might not really get emotional outwardly until they drink. They think about you sexually every time they drink. They might be able to like close off these feelings and sexual sensations towards you when they're sober. But when they're not, they cannot. Like, look at it's like they're fine, and then they get a drink in them, and they're like, oh my God, pile one. Oh my God, pile one. Oh, I want pile one. Why did I do what I did? I want pile one. That's what I'm hearing. So by like having a little bit of BDSM, them taking control of you, it makes them feel in control of the situation, and like they won't lose you. They already have these interests, but that is sort of where it stems from and why they specifically want that so much with you. They might want to whisper or talk a good bit during it, or they want to hear you talk or whisper or moan. There's something here about them wanting one or both of you to be vocal. They may want to tell you what to do, or they may want you to tell them what to do. I'm getting in this pile that they want to be the dominant one, so the likely it would be them telling you what to do, and you would be obedient, is what that's what they want. That's what I'm hearing. If you don't like that, that's just not the pile for you. Don't take it too seriously. Please don't get offended by these. It's just a reading. If you don't like it, exit out. Yeah, there's something here it's like their love language could be quite physical. Despite being the King of Swords, the King of Cups here, and just the energy this is giving me is quite stoic, quite in their mind until they are drinking. So, you know, the King of Swords is good with his words, but he won't be sharing his emotions with his words, or at least that's what I'm getting here. He wants to use his words. Excuse me, I don't usually say it. It's coming through as a very masculine energy. If they're not male, please forgive me. They want to flirt with you. They want to make you, they kind of want to like make you squirm before anything starts happening. Do you know what I mean? Like they're into foreplay. And not just physical foreplay, like verbal foreplay. I almost said floor play. So they, yep. I want to do it on the floor or on the ground outside, I'm hearing. I think this is at a beach, this picture here. So they may want to do it on a beach outside. Yes, they do. I'm hearing that. Yes, they do. They want to get you gifts. They want to romance you. You know, they want to like that's the, you know, the before physical foreplay I'm talking about. Like they want to make you want it before you guys even get physical. They want to see it in your eyes. I'm hearing that craving before they even make a physical move on you. That's some good energy. They like the way you dress. There's something unique about it. I'm getting that from these two pictures especially. So you could have a similar style, or they just like the way you particularly dress. There's something unique about it. They like your waist. It does not matter what size it is, guys, I'm telling you. Whoever you are, if you don't look like this picture, they like your waist. They like your body exactly how it is. They want to see you in lingerie or dress you up. They may want to do role play. Wow, I just heard they want to marry you. Or they imagine marrying you. Like one of their sexual fantasies might be imagining the honeymoon. Or the wedding night. You know, when you take off your fancy outfits and you've just got your lingerie on at the end of the day. At the end of the event. And it's just the two of you. And again, you see the sword there. There's some definite masochistic energy here. Well, she's got the sword in this one, and they might want a little bit of both. You dominant towards them and them dominant towards you. They might want a bit of both. I'm sure it'll be a little different for all of you. This is collective reading, but yeah. If you and they do not like BDSM, this is a different pile for you because it is coming through strong here. Oh, you cannot make this shit up. I just split the deck. They like BDSM. I'm sorry, I'm like stumbling over my words now. I can like feel their energy, and it's like they are like jonesing for you. And then the Queen of Cups underneath, which I'm seeing as you here. Oh my God. Okay, just check this out here. Okay. Yeah. I want it from behind. They want to tie you up. They might want to put a blindfold on. They want to take control of you. But just not, I mean, don't take that the wrong way. They don't want to hurt you. And it's not like it's not in a sexist way. You know, there's respect for you here. There's respect. They would treat you right. This is mutual, okay? So this is mutual BDSM, where you are on the same page and communicating to make sure you are both safe throughout, okay? But if you give them permission and they know you're okay, they are going to go for it. Like, do you see her face at the end? You're going to be like, oh my God, I did not fully see that coming. But in a good way. Again, you'll be cared for. If anything makes you uncomfortable, speak up. They like that. Just tell them. They'll adjust. I'm hearing they care more about what you want than what they want. Pleasing you is what gets them aroused, what gets them there, I'm hearing. What brings the tower moment, if you know what I mean. I mean, I love that we've got the King and Queen of Cups here. You're definitely coming up as counterparts, which is wonderful. This is a twin flame reading, so we were trying to reach the counterparts here. So this is like less sexual, but I'm just hearing, you know, just reasons why they're attracted to you is because you're this Queen of Cups energy, nurturing, kind, towards all, I'm hearing. There's this gentleness about you, which I think just makes it that more appealing to kind of rough you up a bit. But again, they see you as so precious that they truly do not want to harm you. They see you as precious. They're not gonna harm you. I'm getting part of the reason they want this BDSM with you is because they want to feel like you trust them fully. They want you to surrender to them. Again, not in a bad way. They just want to feel that there's a mutual trust between you. With the bittersweet here, you know, something could have happened that, I mean, that separated you. Five of Coins again here. And that may have built some walls between you. There may be a lack of trust between you at this time. And they want to rebuild that trust through sex. And I know that sounds bad. But that's not what I'm getting. Really, I swear, I'm picking up on the energy and it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel toxic. Trust me, I would tell you if it did, if it felt toxic. It doesn't feel toxic. It just feels like their love language is physical and like action oriented. So, you know, sex, sorry, well, the spirit just, all right, sorry. Yeah, so it just feels like their love language is physical, action oriented. So like pleasing you sexually, giving you gifts, I'm hearing taking you on vacation. They want to woo you, they want to romance you, they want to be sort of that typical masculine energy. Even if they're not a male, just in your dynamic, they want to be the masculine one, is what I'm getting. They want to be the more dominant one. They want to be the protector. They want to be the provider. I mean, that I understand it's very traditional. If that's not, if you're not interested, you know, I understand. This might not be your pile. You may have found this to be true on your twin flame journey already, but I find that amongst twin flames, even though there is this energy of us being like really unique connections and sort of outside the norm, there's still a certain traditional aspect when it comes to like the masculine and feminine aspects. Because if the divine feminine is fully in the divine feminine energy, and the divine masculine is fully in the divine masculine energy, like in their power, you will sort of take on that dynamic. I mean, they will be the more masculine one, you will be the more feminine one, or vice versa, whoever's watching. I'm just getting a feeling that the majority of the people viewing this, or the pile one people, are the divine feminines, and the person that you're inquiring about is the divine masculine. But flip it if you need to, okay? So yeah, there is this energy where they want to be a little bit traditional. I'm not necessarily saying that in regards to like, you know, marriage, kids, that kind of traditional. I'm just saying like they want to be the provider, the protector, Yeah, I feel like there's another word I could use, and it's not coming to me. Spirit, what is that? They want to make you feel safe. Like, yeah, they want to be the protector. That's what I just keep getting. There's a very, very big energy of them wanting to protect you. So that's why if you have not experienced BDSM before and this frightens you, even if this is really truly your twin and you just haven't experienced it yet, you may be exploring that with them. I believe that you would be completely safe to do so. Please use your intuition and discernment. Always make your own choices. I'm not responsible for your actions, okay? You are. But what I'm feeling, if it helps you make a decision better, is that this is safe energy. And anything rough or like dangerous is not truly dangerous. It will be kept in check. They'll be extremely aware of you throughout the process. You're very detail oriented, I'm hearing. Quite thorough, I'm hearing. That's good. That is good. Congratulations. Some of you, I cannot guarantee this is for all of you because it is, again, collective reading, but some of you are going to be surprised if your partner is masculine at the size. Just going to leave that there. They could have been quite immature in the past with you in this connection. Not open about their emotions. Again, that's coming up. I was feeling like they're, very... I feel like they have deep, deep emotions, especially towards you, but they don't share them outwardly, at least not verbally. They might wear them on their sleeve or something, but verbally they're... Just hearing, okay, so there was, we were saying earlier how they wanted there to be some verbal aspect to this and, verbal foreplay, but, during, they definitely want to hear you. They really like your sound. Whether you've had sex yet or not, just your voice, the way you sound. They really like it. Your laugh. I heard they really like your laugh. They could be quite playful in the bedroom, You could be laughing a good bit. I don't know if some people find that weird. I don't. I think that's quite sweet. Especially if you're doing some role play, there could be, some some awkward moments, but like fun, awkward, just like okay, I'm feeling like butterflies now, like anxiety butterflies, but like in a really good way. Like my arms are literally kind of shaking. Like you might literally be shaking the first time that you two physically touch, if you have not already, and even if you have, if you've just been in separation for a while. I'm starting to get tongue-tied too. Yeah, they feel a lot for you, and I feel like they're not good at expressing it. And that's why they want to get you in the bedroom or or wherever. They want you kind of wherever. Again, safe. I don't feel like, with the public stuff, like, like you wouldn't just be doing it on a beach with like 30 other people around, but like private beach, or by a lake, or like, a river maybe. Something about nature. They want to do it in nature. Get a little animalistic. Touch the earth while you're doing it. Get a little, like literally, I'm just hearing like actual get dirty, like get in the dirt. Yeah, and even beyond, like if this is indoors, they still like it messy, if you know what I mean. They want there to be a lot of liquid. They like it if you have a lot of liquid going on down there if you're a lady. Yeah, they don't mind getting messy. They don't mind getting rough, but they want to be sure that you feel good throughout. That it is safe. That you feel cared for. They do want to liquor you up first, though. So, be careful. Maybe don't overdo it. If you're spending time with them, you may want to go a little easy on that first night you're together, because it might get a bit wild. Even without the drinks is kind of what I'm getting. They like your feet. They like your feet. They might want you to wear stockings or heels or shoes or something. It's that whole dress up aspect again. They might just, I'm hearing there's something about the feet. They like the way your feet look. So they might want you in some heels. Or just, I'm hearing that, so if they don't want you like in heels or tights or stockings or anything like that, it's more, I wish you could see my feet right now. They're actually like moving. It's like they want to see your reaction they want to like make your toes curl, they want to see your physical reaction to them in your body. So if they're coming at you from behind, they want to see like your toes just, with the blindfold, like they want you to trust them. They kind of want you to not know or see everything that's coming. It's such an interesting combination of energies, because it's quite freaky, quite freaky, but there is so much sensitivity and emotion and spirituality in this connection. Like, you're the freaking king and queen of cups. You love each other. You fucking love each other. So it's even when it's rough, there's going to be emotion. Okay. They may be quite overwhelmed by emotion. Yeah. So they're going to be quite vocal up front, flirting with you and getting you in the mood, and maybe even talking you through the whole thing. They could be quite verbal throughout the whole thing. And I'm getting like towards the end, as things start to climax, they're gonna realize, I don't know, they're just gonna be really overwhelmed. I can't even speak. Like they're not gonna be able to speak. You might not be able to either. You might both just be in a bit of shock at what happened. But some of the reason is because there's going to be so much emotion between the two of you that has been unexpressed. And it just all came to the surface in physical expression. And it's like you both knew it was there, but engaging in the physical activity, it's almost like it brought up more than they even expected. They know there's emotion here. They're aware of that, but I'm literally like, whew. They are jittery right now. It's like, they're gonna be like, oh fuck, yeah, that happened. What? Like, they're gonna start going into panic mode and become King of Swords, like all up in their head. They're gonna be overthinking things. You may need to reassure them if this is something that you are both ready to move forward with whenever you do physically come together for the first time or the next time. You may really need to actively try to communicate with them after this, because they might be so in their head and emotions that they need you to take the lead with that. I mean, if you want, if you feel that it is necessary. Whew, okay, hang on. I need a crystal. I need to ground my energy. You both may need to ground a good bit after your first or next time. Because I feel like it's gonna bring it's gonna open you both up. It's gonna open some things up. Sorry, I know I'm doing sexual fantasies, and it kind of started going more into what's gonna happen when you do come together. But I'm just channeling. It kind of goes where it goes. Spirit says what they need to say and want to say. We got a lot of the fantasies out, so if any more come up, I'll definitely let you know. They are definitely having me focus, though, on more like what they're going to be experiencing after you guys get together this next time or first time. I feel like there's a lot unsaid between you. This might happen. I want to get a little more, since they're taking me kind of into a different area now. I just want to see what else they have to say. What is this energy is showing me? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so just right off the bat, what I'm seeing here, both of these are motorcycles. I'm pretty sure they're the only two in the deck that have motorcycles on them, so that's really interesting. Yeah, it's like there's more about travel. They definitely want to travel with you. But in regards to, the energy that I was reading just before I pulled these, it's like, I think they will be overwhelmed by how okay, sorry, wow, this energy it's gotten intense. I think they're going to be overwhelmed by how quickly everything happens between you, and like after you get together for that first or next time, they could be quite overwhelmed by how much they desire things moving forward from there. Like they're just going to be so overwhelmed with emotion and thoughts about you, your situation, and how to move forward. This is the Chariot and the Emperor here. And so divine masculine energy for sure coming through. You might both be into motorcycles. You might already have traveled together in that way before, or you've just traveled together. I'm hearing adventure. You've adventured together. You've been on adventures together. And they really like that. And it's like they imagine going on adventures with you and having sex with you on these adventures. You know, they imagine the little locations you could like sneak off to and explore and play. And again, if you're comfortable with it, quite driven, they could be quite rough with it, or like they might like to go really fast at times. I'm feeling stamina in this group. I'm feeling stamina. If they don't like last a really long time, if we're speaking your person's a male, then they will want to do it multiple times in a row. Yeah, they definitely want to be the one in control. Again, not in a bad way, but there's this that makes see you as quite in your power. Whatever happened between you. Here, I'm going to pull a couple cards on that. That's what I want to do here. Yeah, so towards the end, you know, once you do get together this next time, they're going to be... okay. Yeah, already. So towards the end is when they will likely get going a bit faster. And I'm sort of getting, it's like they'll... Okay, thanks, Spirit. I'm getting what you're putting down now. I'm hearing it. I'm getting it. So like I said, they're going to be more vocal in the beginning, taking it slow. I feel like, you know, really making sure you're ready for it, like getting you worked up and just, you know, so you're both totally raring to go when the going gets. And it's like they're, even once you get going, they're still going to keep a sort of balanced rhythm to it. This is getting so specific. Anyway, hope you're okay with this pile one. Feeling like they're going to keep a certain rhythm to it, like throughout the whole thing, and not take it too fast. But then they're going to just, there's going to be a point at which they just kind of let go and just like not hold back anymore. And they may, like, you know, especially if you've been safe the whole time, and like they know that you've been comfortable the whole time, then they'll finally just like, you know, and just like really go at it. Just kind of let themselves get lost in it. And then when that, oh, well, hello, I didn't know that was at the bottom of the deck. We got the devil at the bottom, vice, unsurprisingly, though I thought the tower was there. Oh, right, I did shuffle. All right, Spirit knew what they were doing. They wanted that out. Where did the tower card go? Did I not keep it out? Well, you get it. When that tower moment happens, it's like that intense moment that led up to it, when they really let go, is going to, it's like they're going to suddenly realize how powerful that was. Like that build up as intensely as it happens there at the end with you. Whenever this happens, it doesn't happen like that with others. Something's going to be different. It's going to be more intense. They're going to just be so overwhelmed with sexual desire and emotions and thoughts that they're not going to know what to do once that tower moment hits. Like, yeah, so they may fall silent. Especially if you've been drinking too, like, if it was a pretty long session, you know, you might be sobering up a little bit, and they're just like, So there may need to be some communication, some reassurance. Again, with the nature, they want to see you naked in nature. I feel like since you're so compassionate, this Queen of Cups energy, they want to see her nasty side. They want to see your dirty side. They want to see you get devilish. They might want to feed you fruit. You may want whipped cream or something like that to be involved. They may smoke. Just a way for you to confirm if this is your masculine or not. This could be cigars, cigarettes, marijuana. I wanted to pull a couple cards on this bittersweet. I know this is a sexual fantasies reading, but I'm feeling like Spirit wants to go into this a little bit. So if all you wanted was the sexual fantasies, you can stop here. That's pretty much all I've got for you. That took you from beginning to end, I feel like, of what they want to do to you and with you. Though I'm getting there much more, I want to do to you kind of energy. Yeah, all right. So what is this bittersweet? What is this? Confirm a little more if this is their group. What happened between this collective of twin flames? What is this bittersweet energy between them? You may have walked away from them. Yeah, it's like you're just dreaming and manifesting each other right now. You see how on this first card, I know this was coming up as a spirit guide before, but it's kind of like giving me like they're in this energy of thinking and dreaming about you, and you're in this energy of thinking and dreaming about them, but you're not together. You see how you're alone on this bench? It's like you're off doing your thing. More here, they're about feet and like they might want to see you in some like tights or stockings, heels, or they like your hair. They want to pull your hair. They want to grab your hair. So that's another one that didn't come out before. Combine these two. They want to grab your hair from behind. But with the Six of Swords here, yeah, you could have walked away from them for some reason. There's something here that needs healing between the two of you. Got the Four of Swords, bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's this feeling of like, more BDSM, but also this feeling of being like tied up. Like away from each other, stuck apart or something. More with the feet though. They like your feet. Ooh, and your asses. They like your ass. Yeah, they may want you in like this kind of outfit in particular, like a leotard with tights and heels, maybe a choker, or they said I want to be the choker. It's not. I'm not making fun. It just shocked me, and I just think that your masculine is funny. If they are the masculine, again, reverse it if that's not correct. But I'm getting that this is a masculine energy. I've been channeling the DMs long enough to know when I'm channeling a DM, and I'm pretty positive that this is a DM. So they want to choke you again, safely. They want to be sure that you are not harmed, not losing oxygen. Just a little bit of pressure, a little added pressure, But yeah, they would like you in that outfit. Again, no matter what you look like, what size you are, I'm telling you, if this is your pile and the rest is resonate, they like you. They like your body a lot. I like your body a lot. Again with the leotard here, there's something about a leotard. That might be a little much for me to say, DM. Yeah. So, okay, I'll phrase it. I'm not going to phrase it that way. I'm going to say it though. If they want you in something like this, they want you to keep it on. Mrs. Honey, no, sorry. My cat's trying to interfere. I've got my plate of food sitting over here to ground myself with, and she's trying to mess with it. So yeah, they want you to keep it on, if you know what I mean. Like they might want to rip it a bit, or slide it over a bit. The way they want me to say it is just, I can't, but I've been pushing it with YouTube here, but that's a little much, DM. Okay, sorry. We were trying to, I was trying to get Spirit to tell me a little more on this, but DM came back in with some sexual fantasies. So yeah, Six of Swords. There's some healing here that needs to be done between the two of you. He's saying sexual healing. Like, yeah, with the bittersweet, they really feel like, okay, they feel like sex is going to help you with this healing, with whatever it is that the two of you need to resolve. It's like they feel like if they could just get their hands on you, that you would understand. And you may. Oh, hi, Queen of Wands. This up here with the Queen of Cups, because you are the divine feminine. You are all of these queens, and they definitely see you as that. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Yeah, they have so much emotion and passion for you. There's so many animals here, so much animals and nature. If you're really into nature and animals, they love that about you, and it's partly why they want to be with you in nature. That you're both. It's like you have that in common. You both really connect with nature. So something about doing it outside, it's like almost like you would be connecting deeper because you're in such a natural, spiritual place. That's lovely. Okay, so clarify a little more this bittersweet past energy. Okay. I don't really want to go there. Okay. There was another energy. There was a third party. This is someone else that this is portraying currently. So yeah, that's why. There was a third party incident going on here. And either you know about it or I don't know, something. We're not going to go into that. That's not this reading, but that's why you were, so that, confirming though, if that's your situation, this is how your DM feels about you sexually, okay? And I feel like perhaps that's why Spirit has me saying so much that you would be safe. Because you might not at this moment believe that. You might feel unsafe with them, at least emotionally, because of what you went through together. Again, the trust needs to be rebuilt here. I think I said that earlier. With channeling, it's hard to I remember what you said like a while ago. But I think that came up. And it's definitely coming up now. So if I didn't say it, there needs to be some trust, rebuilt between you. And they feel like if they could get their they could get physical with you and show you how they feel about you physically, that you would understand better. They're saying they can already read my mind. Okay, I think that's partly why they want to show you too. They think you already know, like, everything that they feel and think about you. And so what's the point in saying it? I just want to show you. You know, if you need it to be said, you might just need to let them know that you need some verbal confirmation. Don't be afraid to speak up. I'm getting that they'll be receptive. At least once you've reached the place where you are coming back together physically, if you're in separation right now, I'm getting that they will be open, or more open to. Okay, I'm hearing at least after. Before you have sex, they may not be open to, like, they're going to be very verbal in regards to flirting with you and the sexual aspects of things, but they may not be, if you try to dive into the whole, like, what went on between you before you get together, they may not be quite as open verbally. But after, I mean, they're going to get quiet because they're in their head. But if you take the lead with communication, I'm getting that they will be open to at least trying to express themselves verbally to you, okay? So just be sure you're letting them know if you need to talk something out. But yeah, it's like they want to show you that you're safe with them. They want to show you how they feel about you. They want you to feel it. Because they don't think, starting to get emotional. They don't think words will be enough anyway. They know you know everything, but after whatever happened between you, they don't think words would be enough anyway. And it's not that they necessarily think sex will solve everything between you, but they do think that it will allow you to connect enough that you understand them and where they're at, and that you can find a way to move forward in a better way from there on out. They think it'll open up an opportunity for you two to connect deeper. And I'm saying that it will. It's not just their thoughts. I'm definitely feeling that it will. So again, please use your intuition and discernment. Don't hop into a toxic connection with someone who's not your twin because you saw this and you didn't use your intuition. Okay? If you're positive this is about your twin, you feel it, you know it, you've used your intuition, you maybe meditated on it, and you get back together, you run into each other, and it's unexpected. If you feel naturally drawn to, but your mind is telling you, like, no, we're not supposed to do that. That's not normal. We got to talk first. But your soul is telling you it's okay. I'm getting that it is. I'm getting that it's safe. Okay. And that from there, things will open up a little more and you'll be able to communicate a bit better. If that makes you uncomfortable, though, by all means, do not do it. If that makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. Don't do anything that makes you uncomfortable, okay? If you really need to talk things out before you get physical, tell them, okay? It might not be easy for them, I'm getting, to speak with you in that way before, but if you've reached the point where you've run into each other or agreed to get together and it starts to get sexual and you stop it and say, look, I need us to discuss some things first, I believe they will respect that. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So do what's best for you, but this person, they really care for you. They want to protect you and they want to treat you like royalty. Oh my God, they love you. Oh my God. Oh, they love you. They just, oh my gosh. They are overwhelmed by how much they care for you. And that is partly, I feel like, why maybe they don't express well how they feel. Whew, all right, I gotta tap out of group one. This has gotten intense, but it was beautiful. Beautiful, freaky. I like your energy, pile one. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you next time. Hi, group one. So I'm recording this part after your reading, actually. At the end of your reading, I got a couple channeled song messages about your twin sexual fantasies, or just, whatever wanted to come through. But your two songs, they're down below in the description box. If they're available on YouTube, I'll put a link for you to click to it. If they're not available, I'll write out the name of the song and the artist so you can go look it up yourself. But the first song is ESP by the Buzzcocks. Basically, they know you have a telepathic connection. And they're really interested in, wow, tongue-tied again. They're interested in exploring it. And I feel like, especially sexually, like they feel like when you get together physically, that your ESP, your psychic connection, is going to strengthen. And I feel that it's already really strong. Like, you know how I said that they feel like you know everything, like about them, about your situation. Like they feel like you have a clear understanding. It could be because you're intuitive. You came up as the Queen of Cups, very intuitive, in touch with your emotions and likely what others are feeling as well. You could be very empathic. So they want to explore that. And, if you are, like, if you do something, if you're more openly psychic, like if you work with your spiritual gifts, your psychic abilities, openly, they find that attractive. So yeah, that's the first song. And the second song is Little Sister by Dwight Yoakam. And I really wanted to explain this one because I feel like some people might take it the wrong way if I did not. Not about anyone's actual, this is your twin. This is not someone you're related to. Let's just, be very clear about that. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, it's about he dated the older sister of the person he's speaking to. And I also wanted to say, it doesn't mean if you have an older sister that this person has dated your older sister and hasn't told you about it. If you don't know anything about that, don't assume, please don't assume drama if you've had no intuitions or inklings about it at all. Okay, the message of the song that I'm getting, it says, it's basically saying, little sister, don't you do what your big sister did to me. And the lyrics are, now they're not coming to me. Hang on a second. Don't kiss me once or twice and say it's very nice and then run. Don't do what your big sister done. So they're basically saying they don't want this whenever you have your first physical or next physical sexual experience. They don't want it to be a one-time thing. They don't want to have this moment and then you disappear again. They don't want there to be another separation. They want, they want something to be more consistent from here on out, is what I'm getting. So go look up those songs if you're interested. I just saw 333 on the timestamp. Go look up those songs if you feel called to listen to them beyond the message that I just gave you there. All right, take care, guys. Hi, group 2. If you chose the second card, this is your pile. Your card is renewal. So what I'm getting here, for you, you could be in connection with your twin. So group 2, you could be a collective that is either in union or working on physical union, like you could be in contact with each other, or you could have started a romantic or sexual aspect of your connection at one point. So this isn't for collectives that have never been together, I'm getting. If you've never been together in a romantic or sexual way yet, this isn't your twin here, okay? Group 1 was in separation, and there could be a separation here. You don't have to be together or in communication to be in this group, okay? But I feel you have been together in some way already that's quite tangible. And being together sexually the next time, the next time. With group 1, I kept saying the next time or the first time, but Spirit just corrected me because I just said you've already been together. Maybe you haven't. Okay, yes. Spirit's saying maybe you have not had sex. Some of you maybe have not had sex, but you've been physical. You've at least kissed, okay? Or expressed physically in some way that you are interested in each other as more than friends. There's been that awareness between you openly already in some way, okay? So if you've never been physical with your twin, or you have not expressed your emotions, both of you, openly at this point in your connection, this isn't the pile for you. Pick a different pile, or there may not be a message here for you today. Just be patient. If there's not one, I'll be doing more. Okay. But group 2, your twin sexual fantasies. This group is more soft than the last group. I mean, the last group had emotion. It had a nice balance, but this. They were a bit more aggressive sexually, and this is feeling you're not going to be a BDSM pile. I'm getting this. This is feeling quite sensual. Your twin might have some throat chakra issues too, though. Both 1 and 2 and had me kind of stumbling over my words. This is a root chakra card. So I'm getting that your connection, they would view being sexual with you as a renewal, a rebirth in your connection. And they would want it to be very tangible, like laying a foundation for the future of your connection. You see how you have all the seasons here? I'm getting to that, like, this may be the group that, like, you would want to ground your connection before even getting physical. In group 1, it was like the getting physical almost pushed them past blockages to move forward and create a better foundation for the connection. But with you and your twin, I'm feeling that you'll want to have a certain amount of stability before you get physical again. And that may just happen naturally because you've already been together, is what I'm getting. Like you may just already have a certain foundation. I mean, some of you are already with your twin or are in contact with them, creating this foundation, is what I'm getting. And so if you're not in that category, if you're not already actively talking to your twin, creating that foundation, or you have not had some sort of foundation with them in the past, I feel like it's going to be a bit mixed for you, group 2. So please take it as it resonates. Some of you are more connected physically right now with your twin actively. And some of you are in separation. But there's just this energy of a foundation already being there. Like even if you're not in a relationship, if you're not in a connection, even if there are third parties, there's something about this I'm getting it's like I feel like it's an awareness. The foundation of awareness is it's like you're open with each other, or you have been in the past, about who you are to each other. That's what I'm getting. So if that resonates, any part of that, this could be your pile. This could be your twin's sexual fantasies. Let's see what they got. Pile 1 got quite fiery. I had to take a little break, reground myself. Let's see. Spirit, group 2 here, pile 2. What is their twins' sexual fantasies about them at this time? Twins, twin. What's their sexual? Ooh, that was tough. Ooh, well. Oh. First card out, Death in reverse. Okay. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Twos of twins, sexual fantasies towards them right now. Two of Swords. One more for the top of this. 8 of Swords in the reverse. We've got lots of reversals here. I'm getting they want to be on top. They like being on top of you. And behind you. On top and from behind. It's a lot here about you being on your back, though. They like you on your back. Wow, a lot just fell out. Hang on a sec. Okay. Do you want all these? Yeah, okay. And here. Okay, so now we have Judgment. 8 of Coins in the reverse. 9 of Swords upright. They really like your booty. Oh, and remember, as we're doing these are all gender neutral. If I accidentally say a specific gender, it's because I'm channeling and that's just the energy that's coming through, like a more masculine or more feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be that gender, okay? So take it as it resonates for you. But yeah, they really like your booty. Let's see all of this. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Yeah, that's just playing in my head now. They like your booty. Bring it back to me. Yeah, they really like the booty from behind. Let's get one more for this row, please, Spirit. This song is gonna keep playing in my head. All right. Princess or Page of Wands. Seven of Swords, reversed, bottom of the deck. Your twin could be a King of Coins, King of Pentacles here. Two Whips here. Interesting. In pile 1, the masculine energy wanted to be the dominant one, and they want you on your back. I'm not saying they don't want to be, but there's something here. They might like to be spanked, or they want to spank you or whip you. You see them? Those came out very clearly to me. So they might like, there could be a little bit of a BDSM group here in this collective. But it is not coming through as strong as group 1 is. If you know that your group is the BDSM pile and you chose this group, I think you're going to want to switch over to group 1, okay? All of these cards kind of have that imagery to them, but I'm getting it's not as like intense or rough as pile 1. This is feels more sensual. Not that pile 1 wasn't, but I'm just trying to get you a good idea of the differences in energies if you're trying to choose between piles, especially. Your person could have tattoos, or you could. Does not have to for it to resonate, but they just popped out at me. They like your eyes a lot. They're really attracted to your eyes. You might, if you do eye makeup, they really like what you do. If you do like a cat eye, whatever you do to your eyes, they like it. Even if you do nothing to them, they like it. See how in this picture, literally all that is visible in that suit is their eyes, but the booty and the eyes there, and this is, Just those two things alone hypnotizes them. You don't need anything else, and they're yours. But there is more. It's like, I'm hearing it's like there's so much more that they're attracted to, too. But those two things just, like, knock them out already. They're good with just those things. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment to really get into the energy. I'll edit out any pauses if they're too long, but they want you to perform for them, to dance or strip. You could have dark hair. I'm really drawn to the dark hair in these three cards in particular. Again, you do not have to, but they're drawn to your hair. I'm hearing you have like thick, luscious hair. Like, they really like it. It's nice and full, I'm hearing. Ooh, the hair on this one too. They might want to do like some, I'm getting this is like the light BDSM group. Like, they might want to put a blindfold on you, or some handcuffs, or, you know, spank each other a little bit, maybe get a little rough, you know, push each other against a wall or something. But it's, okay, yeah, they're showing me, okay, I'm going to find the other card. They're showing me this in comparison to a card that came out for group 1. So I'm going to find it real quick and show you the difference. Ah, here we go. Okay. So, sorry they're comparing you to group 1 so much, but you may be having trouble deciding on a pile, so they just want you to be sure that it's yours. So this is the card that was coming up in your pile, and they're comparing it, Spirit's comparing it in my mind to this card that came out for pile 1. See, like, the difference? It's like, this is like the light BDSM. Like, you see the necklace, it's not even like tied around you. That can, you put your wrists down and that's going to slide right off of you. Pile 1 was, they're tied up. So there could be some you know, play, but it's not going to be, and they don't have like really wild fantasies. It's more sensual. I'm getting, sensual is the word that keeps coming through. If you have any tattoos, they really like those. I'm getting, if you're not curvy, this could still be your group. However your curves are, okay? I mean, however big or small your curves are, they like your curves, okay? But I'm getting there are some curvier women here. They're really into your booty and your thighs. Got some big, beautiful booties and legs here. I'm hearing voluptuous. Yeah, you definitely could have tattoos in this group. You could have tattoos for any of the group, but I'm just seeing more of them in this group for some reason. So that may be a confirmation for somebody that you really needed. I want some oral. Again with the eyes. They want your eyes open while you're doing this. They like it when you make eye contact, like while you're being sexual. There's a lot about makeup here too. However you do your makeup, they really like it. And hearing like they enjoy the way it comes off on them. They like you making a mark on them, but not in a like bruising kind of way. like your lipstick, your smell. Yeah, this is a very sensual group. Not that you can't be sensual while being rough, but that's just the main emphasis here I'm getting. So I'm getting that this renewal energy, it wouldn't just be about your connection. Like, being together again, it wouldn't just renew your connection or renew some aspect of your connection. They feel it would be a renewal for themselves. That could quite possibly be why you are in separation. They could fear that change, or just not feel ready for it. There's stagnant energy here. There's a lot like we got Death reversed, 8 of Coins reversed, 6 of Wands reversed, 8 of Swords reversed is actually quite positive, but it's here at the end with the Page of Wands. So like all these, and we got 2 of Swords and 9 of Swords too. Judgment. Like the first 6 in this row here, it feels like either stagnant energy in their life or in your connection, or both. But I'm getting really, it's like their inner world. They're being faced with growth, their soul, perhaps karma, some negative karma that they're in need of breaking free of. I feel like they're going through a hard time right now. And having this encounter with you would be a relief. I'm hearing. But they are, I feel like they're stopping themselves from taking action on this. I don't feel like it's you, or at least not just you. There's a transformation that needs to occur that quite possibly is being not faced by your twin at this time, or they're resisting a bit, and their ego closed off, victim mode, and okay, they masturbate to you. And it frees them of all this. Or, temporarily, it makes them feel a relief. So their sexual fantasies towards you right now are literally like a relief, a break from their day-to-day life. I'm getting whatever they're going through they're going through it. And the thought of being with you sexually is like a salve. I'm hearing, like an ointment that heals, that makes it better for at least a moment. And I'm getting to be with you like fully physically again. They just imagine how nice that would feel. And I'm feeling some regret, or but I feel like I feel like they want this to change, or there is change coming in this situation. With group 1, I felt like they could run into each other and have sex like at any moment. Like if they saw each other, they just would throw down. With you, I feel like it's... they do masturbate to you and they want this, and it does bring them relief. But I feel like if you saw each other, they would want to build it slowly. There's a lot here about wanting to build a foundation. You could both have a lot of things going on in your life, And in order to come together, you sort of, like, you couldn't just jump into a sexual connection right away, you know what I mean? So they sort of have themselves pulled back from that to a degree. Like they know that there would be more steps before getting to sex, is what I'm trying to say. Your back, when it's like arching. It just showed me like you on top, them running their hands up your back. They like the way your back feels. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. They feel slow and sensual. One was a bit more rough and rowdy with some emotion and sensuality thrown in the mix, and this is just feeling the energy is very slow, like which is kind of nice, honestly. After group one, I was like, oh, that energy was high active energy, just high energy. I don't even know how to phrase it. That doesn't make sense to me, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter, not your group. But again, just, trying to get you to understand the differences in groups. I don't know why they're doing that so much for group 2, so there must be a reason. If anyone in this group is uncertain if this is your group. Sorry, low power mode popped up. I'm going to have to end this pretty soon. But we've been going about a half hour now, which is about the length I wanted to keep these two. Group 1 did not want to stop talking, though. So group 2, yeah, it's just feeling like calm, relaxing. Like they imagine it as just comfort. It's just so much comfort. You're so comforting to them. You feel like home. I think there may be a part of them that's maybe not fully accepting that yet, or they have accepted it, but they just have so much else going on that they just can't fully go there. And I feel that it's going to be very divinely guided whenever things do move forward in this connection, okay? It's not going to be stuck forever, I'm getting. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. All right, let's see. Pull a few more and see if they have anything else to say. Group 2, their twin sexual fantasies towards them at this time. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I do feel like that either you or they are in a connection with someone else or just has other options. It feels like there's a lot of other things going on in this connection. But again, with the booty and the eyes, they love your booty and they love your eyes, especially when you side-eye them like that. Yeah. And again, with the tattoos, yeah. So that was the 7 of Cups, and this is the 10 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it just makes me feel like they're just entangled in some other things right now, or you are, or you both are. There's this energy where they just may not be fully ready to like settle down, but they see you as the comfort of settling down whenever they do. So if they pushed you away, it could likely be because they see you as the be-all, end-all, and they're not ready for that. They want to keep their options open for right now. And don't take that the wrong way, please. It's a part of the twin flame journey, I gotta say. Kind of a part of most people's twin flame journey. And with the full hair again, yeah. If you have like especially thick, full hair, they really like it. But I'm not getting, like, group one wanted to like pull on their hair, and I'm not getting that from you. I'm feeling more like they want to like caress it. I like the way it feels. Soft. You could have a little bit of a witchy style. They like that. Your makeup, your jewelry, the way you put yourself together, they really, really are attracted to. King of Wands, bottom of the deck, more like witchiness. So yeah, you could be spiritual or psychic. Again, I think everyone's psychic, but like you could actively engage in your psychic abilities. Okay. This group is moving much more slow, and like there's much, I feel like there's less detail, so I apologize for that group too, but I'm just channeling what's coming through. And I got King of the Cups, bottom of the deck. They have big emotions for you. But like group one had like, okay, I want to do this to my person, I want to do that to my person, and I want to do this and that. And, you know, like they were a little bit more mental about it. And your group is feeling comfort. I just keep getting brought back to comfort. There's a serious comfort here between you. And, you know, that makes so much sense with me getting that, like you already have been in connection. And in some romantic way. If you haven't had sex yet, you have openly been romantic with each other in some way, I'm getting. And, you know, there's this familiarity. Maybe you started as close friends that transitioned into more than friends, so you really know each other well. But I am getting like you have been romantic with this person. And you just feel comfortable to them. I think I'm going to leave it there, though it's a bit shorter than group one. But that's all I'm getting. So I'm just going to go over it one more time, the things I got, in case it was a little scattered and you didn't get it. But your eyes, they love your eyes, especially when you side-eye them. Again, like, it just showed me this. They love your booty and your thighs and your back. They love your hair and the way it feels. They want to caress you. I'm feeling like the sex will be a bit more traditional with this group. It's not a bad thing at all, just my way of expressing the differences between them. I hope you understand. It feels like, so, I don't know, a lot of people get triggered by the word traditional, so if you don't like the sound of that, that's, you know, it's okay. I just mean that it's, you know, that they may not want to explore like some wild sexual fantasy, but they want you sexually very much and emotionally. And they're not opposed to, you know, a little bit of roughness or play if that's what you're into. they might need you to take the lead with that if that's something you want, because I don't feel like they're going to take the lead with that. And they would love it if you danced or stripped for them. Especially heels. If you have some nice heels, they like your heels, and they would love it if you wore them in the bedroom. And again, with the heels on this too. All right. Any last messages before I go, Spirit? I'm going to wrap this up. Anything else you want to say for this group? Any other sexual fantasies from their twin, or messages from their twin? No? Oh, all right. That's everything, okay? I hope you enjoyed that, group 2. I'll catch you next time. Hi, group 2. So I'm recording this after I finished your reading. At the end of it, I channeled 2 songs in regards to the message as well. Your first one is Shania Twain, That Don't Impress Me Much. And the second is Philosophy by I'm a Robot. What I'm getting from these 2 songs is I'm getting your twin is still in ego. They're still in insecurities. They don't feel good enough for you is what I'm getting. I feel like you are very much in your power. I believe I'm speaking to the feminine. And most of these videos, I feel like I'm speaking more to the divine feminines than masculines. So if it's reversed, please just reverse it. And if the message didn't come out in the way that you needed it to this time, Spirit may reverse it for the next time I do these readings, okay? So yeah, I'm getting like you're the Shania Twain energy, being like, that don't impress me much. And you may not have said that. You may not have done anything to actively express that to them, but they feel that way just by you existing the way that you exist. You're impressive. They find you impressive, and they don't feel impressive. So they may have run from you. The second song, I think it says something like they're telling you to run. But I feel like it's more they ran. They could be running to other options, back to past options, or just running to distractions. I'm getting. That's why they don't feel good enough for you right now, and yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got. I think that's all that's coming through. But those are your 2 songs. I'll have them down below in the description box by your timestamp. If YouTube has the songs, I'll include the video for them so you can click and just listen to it. But if not, I'll put the name of the artist and the song title, and you can look up the lyrics, okay? Look it up yourself. See if Spirit has any extra messages for you through it. All right. Take care. If you chose Pal 3, these are your first 2 cards. These are going to express either the overall energy or help you. It's going to help you confirm whether this is your pile or not. What I'm picking up here from these cards, first of all, the first 2 groups that I recorded were, the roles can always be flipped, reversed in collective readings, so always keep that in mind. But the first 2 groups overall felt like divine feminines watching in regards to their divine masculines. And this group feels like divine masculines more so watching for their divine feminines. So here's what I'm seeing. Again, reverse it if it doesn't fit your situation. Okay? But this is coming through as your twin. And this is coming through as you. And either you think that this is how they see you, or this is how they see you currently. That you may not be entirely truthful, straightforward, honest, forthright. It could be that they view you as just not completely open and honest with them about some things. But it could go further than that, and like this, there's this underlying fear of one or both of you not being trustworthy, of one or both of you potentially getting screwed over here. And not in the fun way like the sexual the rest of the reading's going to talk about, you know, it's like not getting screwed over. There's this underlying fear that one or both of you isn't trustworthy, but I'm getting it's your person. Either you are worried that they view you this way, or they view you this way and are worried that you won't be trustworthy in their connection. It could be both. Apply it how it resonates for you, but if any of those resonate with you, this could be your reading, okay? Your twin flames, sexual fantasies about you. They're showing me her hand on this door here and how it's kind of open. You can't really tell if she's closing it behind her or opening it to go back inside. It's kind of like one or both of you is not sure what the other wants, I think. You're not sure if they want to come towards you or run away from you, is kind of what I'm getting. All right. Let's see what your twin flames' sexual fantasies are about you. Pile 3. Spirit, please come through. Oh, right off the bat. Do you want these upright? I'm getting upright. Okay, here we're going to do it this way. There we go. Okay. All 3s. Twin flame sexual fantasies. All 3s persons. Sexual fantasies. All 3s person. Whoa. Sorry, I freaked out a little too hard because I have a bowl of guac sitting over here that I don't want my cards to fall into. Okay. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Coins energy. You and group 1 could be connected. Like, okay. So this is your twins' sexual fantasies. Group 1 could be your sexual fantasies. Or vice versa, you know, switch it. Getting that you're in separation currently. And this person that you're asking about is very self-focused. Very self-focused. Okay, so what we have here is the Fool, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, Princess or Page of Swords, Three of Swords, Moon in reverse, Queen of Swords, and Four of Wands in the reverse. All right. Sorry about that. I got really hot all of a sudden. I had to take my jacket off. My spirit guides had me turn the Three of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, so your person wants to be romanced. Oof. They want somebody to treat them the way they deserve. Ooh, sorry guys, this is not supposed to be this kind of reading, but Spirit brings through what is the truth. So even in a sexual fantasies reading, if there's emotion involved, it's going to come through. Your twin, they're very focused on themselves right now because oof, okay, sorry. I just keep hearing because no one else is. Oh my goodness. They're loving themselves the way that they want to be loved. I'm like crying on my cards. I need a second. Ooh, goodness, pile 3. Got me started crying already. 5 seconds into a sexual fantasies reading. Thanks. All right. They're healing. That's why this is needed to be in reverse. They are healing some deep wounds right now. Wow, I think I'm just going to cry through this whole reading. My goodness. This is a very watery group. The first, oh, I almost said the first 3 cards out are cups. This first one's not, but I'm getting a lot of that energy. They've been hurt a lot. Your twin's been hurt by a lot of people. Right? Like, not just romantic either. Friends, family, they've been hurt a lot. And they're healing and learning that they're learning to fill their cup first and not rely on others to fill their cup in the way that they deserve. So they're taking care of themselves first in order to attract what they deserve. I'm sorry, you might have hurt them. You might be one of the people that hurt them. Oh my goodness. So sorry. This is so, I'm just like snotting through your whole reading, but this is what's coming. We're going to get sexual fantasies. I think Spirit will bring them through, but this is what your person is experiencing currently. So it's coming through. And I mean, they feel like a very emotional person in general. It's interesting that they're coming up as the Queen of Swords here, because I feel like they're not letting a lot of people see this right now. Maybe they're even hiding it from themselves to a degree. No. Some of you, it's collective reading, so take it as it resonates for you. Overall, though, I'm getting that, I mean, Queen of Swords is very perceptive. Intelligent. She knows. She sees through things, through people, through situations easily. I'm hearing herself. She sees through herself easily too. Like she knows herself. She knows. Trying to figure out how to phrase this, because I don't feel like this person is being fake or like covering up their emotions, but I feel like there's a certain amount of defensiveness. Boundaries, I'm hearing. Okay, maybe not so much defensiveness. There could be some though. They just got extremely fierce boundaries right now. Like anyone that comes towards them, anyone I'm hearing, not just romantic, sexual, like anyone that comes into their life right now, they've got that sword by their side. And they're like, that's fine, you can come towards me, but you better come correct. And it's because underneath the surface, they've been hurt so much and they're so tender. I feel like a really gentle being that has just learned to be strong in more hard ways because of the life that they've lived. So they want someone, their sexual fantasies include romance. They include being cared for. They don't feel materialistic. This isn't... It's not materialistic. They just want to feel special to somebody, cared for, embraced, truly understood, and loved for that understanding, like seen for who they are and loved for who they are. I'm going to slide these two last cards away because they're a different energy. What is the spirit? I'm going to get some clarifiers on this, but this is a different energy, not you or them coming through. We'll do that in just a bit. Your person might like high-waisted shorts or underwear. There's someone who finds the truth extremely important, crucial to a connection in order to feel safe, to truly feel loved. I'm going to try to tap further into like sexual energies. I feel like I've gotten through the bulk of the emotions that came up just there. All right. So I'm going to pull a few more cards and see what will bring through. Pad 3. What is their twin flames? Sexual fantasies about them, please. Priest twin, what are your sexual fantasies about them, towards them? What What are your sexual fantasies towards your person here? Good Aries twin flame. Oh, they do not want to speak, huh? Good Aries person. Yeah, they're just in so much solo energy right now. The Sun card, it kind of came out in the challenge position. Ooh, I'm just hearing like, okay, yeah, let's. They don't want to be bothered unless someone is so serious about them. They do not want to bother with insignificant connections. Their word, not mine. Okay. Because I don't want to make anyone feel like an insignificant person. That's not the energy they're pulling through here. It's like, if the connection doesn't have depth, that's what they're saying. They don't want it at all right now. They don't want surface level connections. They would rather sit here on their blanket. Whoa. They would rather sit here on their blanket in the sun reading their book alone. Taking a shower and self-care, like taking care of themselves at home alone if no one's going to care for them in the way they desire. Treating themselves to a nice night at home, to champagne, drinks, like literally, they're just treating themselves, and that's like the energy they're in right now. It's just caring for themselves. I mean, that's beautiful. Please, if this is frustrating you, please, it is beautiful energy your twin is in. So despite the fact that sexual fantasies aren't coming up super intensely, please just, oh my gosh, be happy. This is good for you too. It's really good that your twin is in this energy. Okay. We had the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you have likely, you've definitely had past lives together is what I'm getting. But you've likely already met in this life as well. Especially with the energy and the perception energy I was getting at the beginning with the first two cards. You know each other. I feel like at this point in the twin flame journey, everyone's met their twin. It's just a matter of how things are coming together on the journey. But if you haven't yet, don't feel weird. Everyone's journey is a bit different. Everyone's path has a different timing. I've been getting a lot of that energy. Like most of the people I'm reading for, they've met their twin, whether anything's happened or not. So. Yeah. They sort of dream of being pampered, and it doesn't feel, oh God, goodness. It doesn't feel, okay, my heater's coming on, I'm already too hot. No. All right. It doesn't feel selfish or like, again, materialistic. It just feels like someone who's been screwed over so many times. And they've really done the inner work to grow and love themselves, and now they're just not settling for anything less than their highest standards. So, they want to receive flowers, or the specific gift might be different for each of you, take it as it resonates, but they want those sweet little, yeah, that's what I'm getting, like those sweet little gifts. It doesn't have to be extravagant or expensive. It's like they want to be thought of. Oh my God, yeah, that's it. They want to be thought of. like truly thought of by somebody. Someone to see them for who they are. And, you know how to pick out a sweet little gift that will just touch them so much. Someone that they dream of what it would be like to kiss you. That's coming through very clearly. So maybe you haven't kissed yet, if you already know your twin. Or maybe if you've already kissed before, they just dream of kissing again. It feels very daydreamy, rom-com-y, not in a bad way, like not, again, I don't feel like, they're expecting perfection, or I don't feel like they're asking too much here. I know rom-coms can give off the wrong idea, but I don't feel like their expectations are out of line or too much. I feel like they just want someone who genuinely cares. And if they had that with someone, that they would just open up sexually so much. Because I feel that might be why they're not, that might be why they're not opening up about the sexual stuff, because they have to feel safe too. Oh God, I want to hug this person. Oh, you sweet sensitive soul, I feel you. Oh. Yeah, so they want to feel safe. If you can make them feel safe, I'm getting they will open up to you. Like if they can trust you with all that they are, they'll make your dreams come true. I am getting the sense, again, they're not going into detail, but I'm getting the sense that they could be quite adventurous. But they just need to know that they can trust you first. I get that they're open to hearing your fantasies and playing around with those. And they want to share. They want to... Oh my God, you know what I just realized? I told you that you could be connected to Group 1. Group 1 had the King of Swords as their twin, and your twin's coming up as the Queen of Swords. Hello, that's awesome, Spirit. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I just keep having to wipe my nose. Got me crying so much here. If you don't enjoy snotting during your readings, I'm probably not the reader for you. I feel my emotions, especially when I'm channeling someone's. Ooh, it's coming through strong. With all this emotion that's coming through, I'm not getting that they're like, sitting around depressed or like crying all the time. I'm not getting this energy of them being, this is why the Three of Swords had to be in the reverse. They're not sitting in Three of Swords upright energy. They're doing the healing work. They've done the inner work or are doing it. They've just been hurt so much and they feel their feelings so deeply that they're not going to step into a sexual connection with anyone that they don't feel safe with. So they could be extremely single. Is kind of what I'm getting. This could be a person who's been single for a while, or just doesn't see a connection in the future, like doesn't have doesn't have options they're choosing from right now. If they do have options, they're not looking at them. They're looking at themselves in the mirror, loving themselves. That's what your twin is doing. They're caring for themselves. And the second they find someone that'll do that for them the way that they do, or I mean, at least, you know, equal to the way they do, or at least almost as equal. They need someone who just will genuinely care and not go anywhere, I hear. They need stability. Okay, so I'm going to get into these cards here for a moment. I'm getting that this is likely a third-party situation that you were involved in, or someone else in their past. Spirit, will you please clarify what this Page of Swords, 4 of Wands, and reverses? It's too many. Let's narrow it down, please. Oh, that's okay. All right, sorry about that. I fell everywhere. That was the bottom of the deck. Okay. Clarify this situation more, please. So I see it very clearly. Please, I see it very clearly. Okay, yep. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just taking a minute with this energy. I just want to be sure I'm getting it clearly. Yeah. Who is this Princess of Swords, please? Can you clarify that for me? Who is the princess? Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I pulled up a bunch of cards just to clarify. Honestly, they're all giving me the same energy. Yeah, 10 of Wands and 8 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups, the Witch, or the Magician in this deck, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person's been cheated on. I heard a lot. There's this fear of there just like always being someone else waiting in the wings. Or someone else that the person is with while they're with them and they just don't know about it, you know? You may have had a third party when you, like another person when you met this person, or you may have come together in some way and been with someone that, I don't know, there was some sort of third party. It's collective reading and the energy is not coming through like too specifically. It's just this energy of other people making them feel like they have to compete. And they don't want to. they want one person to be within a kind partnership. And it's like they keep ending up being placed in these situations where there's like all these other people involved somehow. And with these two cards, you see the pictures on it. It feels like they've dealt with a lot of toxic people and toxic situations. People gossiping on them or others, or just, I don't know, to them about others. And so they just, you know, when someone like gossips about someone to you and then you kind of think, oh, I wonder what they're saying about me behind my back. Yeah, it's that kind of energy. I get this person keeps to themselves and doesn't do that shit. Like, all of these cards are just like them by themselves, just chilling. If you're currently in a connection with someone, this person is toxic, or your twin views them as toxic. And this hurts them that you would choose somebody like that over them. Oh, yeah. Okay. Group 3 is twin flame. I understand what you're going through here and why you're not sharing as much. I'm going to pull a few more cards if you want to go a little more in depth about what your sexual fantasies would be with your twin. If you went there, okay. If you do not want to answer, you do not have to. I'm just going to see what comes through, okay? Okay, thank you. That's very nice, thank you. What are your sexual fantasies, if you don't mind? You don't mind sharing. What are your sexual fantasies? If you don't mind sharing. What are your sexual fantasies? Just a couple more. Well, we have our counterpart. Pop up here. I'm going to put you two together up here, okay? And let's see what we got down here. Sorry, cross-watcher, but one of their fantasies is you being left out in the cold. Whoever your toxic person is, if you are currently with someone, one of their fantasies is justice. I'm hearing them receiving what's rightfully theirs. They definitely want someone who's in their power. We have two kings coming up here. King of Cups and King of Wands. They want someone who can express their emotions and their passions. They may want someone who's open to spirituality, divination, witchcraft. I get that this person drinks and likely would, you know, they would like a partner who likes to have a good time with them. They're not coming through as like party girl energy because they spend so much time, I feel like, hermiting, just being alone, chilling, but they like to have a good time with the person they're with, you know, good food, good drink. A nice evening in, I'm hearing. I'm getting this, like, I get that they want someone, I feel like they want me to be very careful in the way I say this because of their fears. So they do like a charmer, okay? That quite possibly is what's gotten them into some of these situations. I'm getting that have hurt them. They like a charmer, sweet talker. Someone who knows how to flirt and, you know, get them worked up, you know, get them turned on. So, you know, they want to be cared for and feel safe emotionally first, but once they do, yeah, then they want you to take that further. I'm getting, if this is truly connected to pile 1, they're into some freaky stuff too, and especially the first 2 cards that popped out when I started asking about the sexual fantasies, and they agreed kindly. It's really nice of them with their fears, how they're opening up to us here. 2 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. They're definitely open to the BDSM. It's not coming through as strong as it was in pile 1, obviously, because we're not getting as much sexual energy in general from this pile. But I'm definitely getting an open-mindedness here. I know in this she's technically peeing. If that's not your thing, I'm not necessarily getting that's their thing. What I'm getting from this image is just wetness. I'm getting that they get wet and they like to, like, okay. So because they need to feel safe with someone, they may not get wet or as wet with someone that they don't feel safe with. So it's a way for you to know if they feel safe with you, or at least if they're really turned on with you. But I'm getting that, I mean, they're probably not even going to let you go there if they don't feel safe with you. I mean, at this point, they're definitely not. In the past, they might have. But they're not even going to let you attempt it if they don't feel safe with you. Yeah, but, you know, say it's the first time you're getting together in a while, or just your first time in general, and, you know, they have opened up to you physically, and you are taking those steps towards a sexual encounter. You will likely know if they're feeling safe by how wet they are, or if they're open to moving forward. At least, okay. They might still have fears. I'm not saying they're not. I'm feeling a lot of fear here. So I kind of feel like they're going to have fear no matter what throughout your first experience. But they're still open here. There's still openness. As long as you reach a place of trust with them. Yeah. It's like once they trust you, they will fully trust you. Okay. Yeah, okay. They like the idea of being blindfolded or having their eyes closed and just not knowing where they're going to be touched next. touched or kissed. They want to be played with. Is kind of what I'm getting. Which actually goes perfectly with group 1 because that person is you. If you do connect to both groups, you were coming through as the more dominant one, so that would work perfectly with this person. Because they kind of want to be taken, I feel like. You know, like taken, but that word without the sense of safety wouldn't work for them, you know, but once the safety's there, they want to like fully surrender to you, give themselves over. Yeah, God, it's just such a turn on to be able to trust somebody. That's what I'm getting. Like if they can like fully just, they know that no matter what, they're safe with you, they'll do whatever you want. That's what I'm getting. So they're open. They're open to kind of whatever is what I'm getting, as long as you take the time to care for them and make sure that they are safe with you. Anything else you want to say to your person here? Pal 3's twin. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up? Ooh. Okay. So we've got, oh wow, we've got the Empress and the Lovers. Yeah. Okay. So if you make them feel like this, then they'll open up to you, they'll transform. I'm hearing they can get quite wild in the bedroom. I think they've got confidence in this area. They just don't want to waste it on anybody. On just anybody, you know. Or that's how their mind is that's where they're at right now. I'm loving their energy. It's giving me more of that like kind of pampered energy. Like I think they'd love to go to like a hotel, like a really nice hotel. You know, like if you treated them to a nice vacation away, or just a nice night somewhere that's not their apartment, you know, or I say apartment because I live in an apartment, house, whatever you live in. I find myself doing that a lot when I'm channeling. I'm sorry, it's house, apartment, wherever you live. If I say apartment, it's habit. It's just the word that comes out. But like getting them outside of their space, their norm. I get the feeling they like someone that kind of shakes them out of their routine. Because they are coming through as very like homey, hermity energy. And nothing wrong with that. I love it. I'm a hermit. But I get they have a very adventurous side too. Totally. They're just particular about who they let. Okay, who they let come along on these adventures. So they'd rather, you know, take a trip somewhere alone if the person by their side's not going to be trustworthy. Just heard I'd rather masturbate. They're quite content taking care of themselves until they find someone on their level. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, group 3. I hope that helped. I know you never know what you're going to get with spirit and intuitive readings. Please don't be upset that this wasn't just like a straightforward, this is all the specific sexual things they want to do reading. Like, that's just not how it works, okay? What came through is what needed to come through. I hope it helped you get an understanding of the situation better, of your twin better, and yeah, I just hope it helps. Take care, guys. Hi, Pal 3. So I'm recording this after your reading, but I got a couple of channeled songs for you. The first being Skill Pay the Bills by Tuan Tigabelis. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'll have it down below in the description box. I mean, it just tells me more about how self-focused your person is right now. You could also be focusing on your money, but I feel that your person is very much focused on themselves and their finances, and I didn't really see much about finances in the card reading, but that song it's all about focusing on your money. And so you could both be in that energy. You could be marrying each other, you know. And the second song was Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. There's another message coming through in regards to Cream. Like I said, something about the way they get wet, that, yeah. Either you'll really like it, or they'll really like it, or both, or yeah, you'll just know that they're opening up to you. One, if they even let you get that far, and two, if they are nice and flowing down there, because they're coming through as the feminine and you the masculine energy. But again, gender, it make it fit to your situation. It's all gender neutral here. But the Sunshine of Your Love song, it speaks of I've been waiting so long. So it's like they've been waiting so long now for what they want out of love and sexual experiences, that they're not settling for anything less than what they deserve and what they desire. I just saw 222 on the timestamp. If you've been seeing that a lot, it's another confirmation that this is your pile. Your twin could be seeing that a lot. I think that's all I'm getting for you guys. I really hope that helped. Take care.